Philosophy is at the core of life. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Nicolas Bernaros. I am a university student in pursuit of a career in investment management. I make these short videos discussing philosophy. And today's topic is, why is philosophy important for an average individual, right? Why is philosophy so important? And I would like to start by saying that a lot of the importance of philosophy has faded. Philosophy is not something that's highly regarded, it's not something that's highly praised, it is not something that is highly valued in today's society. People start to come up with their own kind of philosophies, but they don't term it. They don't say that they have a philosophy. They call it other things. They call it an agenda. They call it an ideology. They call it political movement. They call it an economic model or something like that. Philosophy is at the core of life. It's at the core of every decision we make. Whatever you're doing, whatever field you're involved in, you will have to choose a philosophy. You will have to stand by some sort of a thinking, by some sort of a mindset, a structured set of ideas and values, right? Let's say you're an economist, okay? An economist makes decisions that relate or concern society and societal outcomes. People in society are very subjective. So every economist has to have a philosophy in whatever they claim, in the theory they propose and they support. Because they're dealing with people, they're dealing with society, they're dealing with human beings. And human beings differ in their values, they differ in what they believe, they differ in what they stand for, they differ in what incentivizes them and what doesn't. So an economist has to have some sort of a philosophy in the theory he or she promotes and supports. Let's take, for example, a simple economic theory. Let's take a very simple economic theory, the supply and demand. Or let's take the law of demand. It's a very simple economic theory that just says that as prices rise, because of the income effect, more of your disposable income is consumed or is absorbed in paying for a certain good that has a higher price, and therefore you're less willing and able to purchase that good. But that in itself is founded on philosophical aspects, is founded on core philosophy, right? Is founded on the principle, for instance, that you are rational, that when prices rise and a good is more expensive, and it consumes a larger part, it absorbs a larger part of your income, you will have an incentive to consume that good less. But we know that people are not always like that. Many people might continue consuming a certain type of good despite of an increase in prices, despite of that good absorbing a larger part of their income, because they value it differently. So values are all about philosophy, and economists have to understand values, and to understand values, they have to understand philosophy. Thank you, YouTube.